Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all well wherever you are and whatever you're up to. I'm Lauren, and as you can see, I'm in my fabric shop today, and I wanted to share with you some of the new fabrics that we've had since I last did one of these videos, which was actually last year. So if you're an avid watcher of our Just Arrived section, then you might have seen some of these fabrics before. But I wanted to do a bit of a recap and a catch up with what has been new, because over the next probably kind of 4 to 6 weeks, there's going to be loads and loads of new stuff. So I wanted to make sure that these new fabrics that I've got to show you today didn't get sort of lost in the mix of all of that. So just so that you know, I have also made a blog post which links to this video, and it sort of puts together all of the fabrics that I'm going to mention together in one place, just so they're a bit easier to find on the website. So if you do see a fabric that you like in this video, just check out the blog post that is linked in the description, and that will take you to all the listings for all of them, where you can get them on my website. So the first ones I wanted to show you, which are actually pretty new, like they came in just a few weeks ago and we've had to restock on them already, are the new fabrics from Atelier Brunette, which are just so beautiful. They're over here, I'm just looking at them right now. So they're on a viscose base, which Atelier Brunette have done before, as I'm sure fans of the fabric brand will know. But this one has like a little sort of diamond design woven into it. So it's got a little bit of a texture to it, and it just catches the light beautifully. It's just so nice. I'm going to hold up this one. This is a smoky one, but this is one of those fabrics, it depends what light you're looking at it in. It can sort of take on different tones. I would say it is quite a bluey colour, but could also be quite greeny, and maybe like a little bit grey as well. So yeah, it's a really beautiful tone though, and if I hold it up, you're going to be able to see just how much movement it's got. It is just so beautiful. I've seen loads of garments made up with this already on Instagram. Really good for blouses, tops, shirts. I've made a shirt in it, I'm going to show you that next week. Skirts, dresses. It's just so beautiful. I love it. So it comes in 4 colours, this one, which I've shown you. A midnight one, which I think looks black, that's that one. And then the chestnut, this is the one I've used. So beautiful, really lovely, rich orangey colour. And then the other one that I don't physically have right now to show you, but hopefully by the time this video goes out, we will have it back in again. It's a blush one. It's called blush, but it is pinky, but it's not as pinky as I thought it was going to be. It's a very, very subtle blush, so just bear that in mind if you're a blush fan and you fancy it. So that is those new ones from Atelier Brunette. Then I have also got the new colourway of the Moonstone. So again, those of you that are fans of Atelier Brunette will know the Moonstone print and how amazingly beautiful it is. And then they've brought out another colourway, which I think is gorgeous. So this is it here. It's the Moonstone and Mustard, and the little splodges that are on it are a very sort of light pink, kind of blush pink, a navy, cream, and then these little sort of dash design on it as well. So it's viscose too, totally gorgeous, beautiful and floaty. I just love this. I've seen lots of people make stuff with this already on Instagram too. So a gorgeous Ogden cami. It's just such a simple garment, but in a fabric like this just looks really beautiful. And then the other one that I don't physically have right now as I'm filming to show you is the new colour of Stardust from Atelier Brunette, and it is a beautiful sort of rich deep red colour. Oh my god, it's so nice, it's so nice. So yeah, hopefully by the time that I'm actually putting this video out there or shortly after, we will have that back in stock. It is on its way. I have the shipping tracking, so I know that it is coming very, very soon. And then the other new thing from Atelier Brunette that we've got is just more of their bias bindings. So we've been sort of getting them in as time goes on. They've now got bias bindings to match all of their fabrics, which is really great. But we got some of the Posy ones, which was their new print last year, and the Shine and the Tabby. So all of them we've got now. And of course, if you're ever looking at anything on our website and it says it's not in stock, just email us and we can let you know, because certainly with the Atelier Brunette, we're always getting more of that in, so we can always just let you know as soon as it arrives. So that's all the Atelier Brunette stuff. Love it. And then the next ones I've got are just really some really cute little fabrics which just came in the other day, and it's a Peter Pan collection. They're jerseys, cotton jerseys, and they're just really pretty and beautiful. So this one here is so nice. It's got like little ships on it, and Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, and just, yeah, nice sort of sketchy print on it. It's really pretty. It's really, really soft. So good for kids' clothes, babies' clothes, or kids old and young. You know, who says you can't make yourself a little Tilly and the Buttons Agnes top out of these fabrics. This one is just a more of a sort of coordinate, a nice pink with little stars and fairies on it. And then this one here, I think this one's my favourite. Wendy and Peter Pan floating in the clouds, very cute. So yeah, they're just some new little fun jerseys that we've got. The next fabrics that I want to show you are, let's see, I've got them all out in front of me, and let's see what I'm going to do next. I'm going to talk about the Tensile, and if you missed my video that was a few weeks back, was that a few weeks? Yeah, I think it was. That was about slippery fabrics and sewing with slippery fabrics. I mentioned the Tensile in that post as well. So Tensile is made from beech trees, the pulp of beech trees, and then they spin that into fibres that get made then into fabric, and it's more environmentally friendly way of fabric manufacture, because it's this closed loop process where they sort of recover the waste products and water that's used and use it again. And it's like an alternative to viscose or rayon, so similar manufacturing process but just a little bit different. And this is a new range that we are just generally going to be carrying. So again, depending on when you're watching this video, we might not have all the colours in stock. At the moment we've got 5 colours of it, but I think right now we've got 3, but we've got more on the way. Anyway, this is the maroon one here. If I open it out just so you can see it, so it's got a twill weave on it, which means it's got that kind of very subtle diagonal texture on it. So it's quite weighty, but you can see how much it drapes. It's just beautiful, and it makes it really versatile for so many things. So you could use it for tops, blouses, shirts, dresses, jumpsuits, trousers, pretty much anything, because it does drape so well, but it's not, you know, you can, if I put my hand up, you just can't see through it at all. It's got a nice weight to it, but still drapes beautifully. So yeah, it's a really, really, really versatile fabric, really beautiful fabric, and the colours are lovely as well. There's obviously this maroon one, there's a navy, a forest, and then also, which we're waiting more on, is the mustard and like a kind of chestnut colour. So yeah, as I said, depending on when you're watching this, if you check, we might not have it, but it will be on the way. Then also, I want to show you this one because it's a rayon, so it's kind of similar. This is a fabric that we've had this design before. We had it in navy, and it was just so popular we could like barely keep it in stock, but they've brought it out in this kind of teal greeny colourway, which is just beautiful. The colours are lovely in this, very, very vibrant sort of saturated colour palette. It's gorgeous, and yeah, it's a viscose too, so tops and blouses and skirts and dresses, just really lovely. Just something a bit brighter if you're feeling like you want to inject some colour into your handmade wardrobe. And then the next group I want to talk about are the Liberty fabrics. So at the beginning of the year we got a delivery of loads and loads of new prints from Liberty in a Tensile, and we've got loads and loads of beautiful new ones, and these are from the Spring Summer 19 collection, and then also from their classic collection as well. So they always have a range of their really classic prints, but they update them with different colourways. So the ones that I've picked out to sort of show you up close are this Strawberry Thief one, which is just in a new colourway. And yeah, if you're a fan of Liberty, you'll know the Strawberry Thief print. It's very, very popular, been around for a long time. So yeah, this one just really beautiful and gorgeous. And then my other one, which is a new one from the Spring Summer collection, let me just see what it's actually called. Frederick C. I love this one. I absolutely love it. I don't know, there's just something about it that's so beautiful and pretty. So this is another one of my favourite ones. But yeah, as I said, we've got loads and loads of new gorgeous prints, ones that are maybe a little bit more orientated towards children, so those kind of novelty conversational ones, but they're good for tops, blouses, dresses, kids clothes, loads of stuff you can use the lawn for. And it's lovely and lightweight and soft and buttery, but it's really nice to work with because it presses well. It has nice crisp creases in it, so it's good if you're kind of looking for something that's a bit more kind of lightweight and floaty but kind of easier to work with. It's a good sort of in between. So that is the Liberty Lawns, but then we've also had new Liberty fabrics on other base cloths. So they have brought out a viscose, which is a new thing for them. It's called Pandora viscose. Pandora, I guess, is just their specific type of viscose that they're calling it. That's what's on the rolls behind me. So we've got 3 different prints in that, and yeah, they're really, really beautiful. Let me just open this one out here. So this one is called, let me get the name right, Fizz Pop, of course. And if I just open a little bit out, you're going to be able to see what lovely movement and drape it's got in it. But yeah, as I said, we've got 3 prints, and they're all just all really pretty and beautiful. I love them. So again, like what I was suggesting for the Atelier Brunette, viscoses, tops, blouses, shirts. Leslie, who works in the shop, made a mellow out of the this one here, and it looks really pretty. But yeah, they're going to be pretty versatile as well. They're probably like a bit transparent for trousers, I would say. If you were making a dress, you'd maybe want to line the skirt bit of the dress. We've got a range of plain viscose fabrics that you could use for that, but tops and blouses and shirts and stuff, you'll be fine. And then we've also got these 2, which are also on rolls, and they're really heavy rolls, so I'm just going to get my muscles out to bring one over. This is the cotton gaberdine stretch. It's got stretch in it too, and it's quite weighty, so it's good for bottom things. I have just made a pair of closet case pattern Sasha trousers in this one, and I love them. Again, I'm going to show you that next week in my video and blog post next week. This one here, it's got the Lauren Loves tag on it. This is Tiger Lily here, and it's like a navy background with just really pretty, intricate, flowery design on it. Really, really nice. And then the other one is Dymus. I'm pretty sure it's called Dymus, and yeah, I love the brightness of that as well. I'm trying to justify making myself 2 pairs of trousers, but you know, it's hard. I do wear trousers a lot, so you know, I'm sure I'll get there. But yeah, they are the new things that we've had on Liberty. And then the other new things that we've got, let me just check that I've not missed anything. We've also had these ones in that are coca fabrics, the Japanese coca ones, and this is a beautiful double gauze with this embroidered comets design on it. So lovely, really, really pretty. I would just do something really simple with this so that you don't end up cutting into the embroidered design on it too much. We did have it in a navy which sold out really quickly. I'm not sure if we can get more of that. I will try, but I'll need to see. But yeah, we've got a bit of the teal left, and then we've also got this one here, which I think could kind of be used either side. So it's been put on the bowl with this side facing out, but actually when you look at it from the other side, I suspect that this might be the right side. And it's like little crosses that are sort of woven into the fabric, and it's pretty lightweight. It's a gauze, but it's just got a bit more weight to it because it's got all of these, you know, you can see the threads at the back, just give it a little bit more structure. But it's really pretty. You've got a very lovely, earthy sort of natural feel. I think that would be good for tops and shirts and blouses and things too. Really nice, sort of subtle classic one. And then the other new thing that we've had lots of are patterns. We've had loads of new sewing patterns. So we've had the new ones from Named. We've got the sweater, the kilo dress, a kimono top, and another one that I can't remember right now. I'm going to show you close-ups of all the clips though. We've got some patterns from Nina Lee. We've got those ones in stock. From the Avid Seamstress, we've got the new Selkie pattern, which there's actually quite a lot in this pattern. There's a top, a skirt and a dress, so lots of garments in one, in that one. And then we've had a couple of the new collection from Named Patterns, got the Fjord Cardi and the Sierra jumpsuit. And then these are possibly my favouriteest newest patterns right now. They're the Megan Nielsen patterns, and it's the Jara and the Dawn. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that I made a Jara out of a stripy fabric, which I totally love. Wear that all the time. So that's everything that I've got to show you this week. I hope you've enjoyed having a little look at some of the new things that we've had, and it's maybe giving you some ideas for inspiration. As I said at the beginning, if you follow the blog post, the link that's in the description to this video, you'll see all of the fabrics grouped together there. So they're just a little bit easier to find. But of course, if you want to keep like right on top of the new stuff, the Just Arrived section on the website is always the best place to look. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, just remember to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. I'm going to be showing you some of my latest makes next week. But thanks for watching and have a good week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!